What's up, Solid Steppers? What's up, Take the Titans 2.0? This is Miss Ward coming to you just across the Florida line out of Georgia. Had a great time down in Kings Bay, Kingsland, and St. Mary's, taking care of customers, helping out our military. Thank you again for your service. I love and appreciate all you guys. A lot of my customers are military personnel, so very interesting conversations. But let's get to the video. What I want to talk about is how you have to be in a group of people that stay leveling up and who take their businesses seriously, who are not mediocre. Say when you want to do things as a joint venture or as a group, if they mediocre in their business, you know they're going to be mediocre or worse than yours. So level up with the right people, the right places, and the right times, and make sure you add value. When I find a bag, I go right back to my group and show them how to execute and get the same bag I'm doing. That's what we do over here in South Florida. We stay on it. For instance, you got to look at the people that stay down with you through the process. A lot of people don't stay down because they're self-serving and they're short-sighted. I want to send a shout out to all these people that have had my back the entire time. And there's several people have. Shout out to Saul over at Marcone. Mr. Flores, you want a real account, a real representative that go to bat for you and always got you. Saul Flores down in South Florida at Marcone. You want an account, holler at him. You want some advice on how to structure your business as far as on the parts and drop shipping and things of that nature. He's that guy. I also want to send a shout out to my boy Q. Been down with me from the beginning, from Empire Appliance Repair. Love you to death, man. My brother. Shout out to Courtney Williams, my boy over at Wilco, Seal System Beast. He has joined me on this cross-country voyage, and we all get in the bag. Shout out to Gio with his trifling butt. I still love him, though. Let me tell you, this dude is an electrical giant, electrician, GC. He's an all-around guy, and he's one of the few people that match my hustle, okay? That's why we rock like that. Shout out to my boy LP, holding it down in Texas. Let me tell you, this guy went from student to being a very good friend and consistent in everything he does. He's cross-country and with me now, getting all kind of bags and holding down a full-time job. Go check out his channel. You'll see me. I got some stuff in my community post with his channel information on it. That's my guy. Shout out to Richard Zilka. That's my boy down at with TMM Academics, and Brandon. They have a great platform for you to learn and to take you back to the basics. Because let me tell you something. The things you struggle with when it comes to diagnosis is that you really do not grasp the basics. How appliances work, how electrical works, how to read schematics, how to do basic seal systems, how to understand refrigeration systems, how to even understand how microwaves work, high voltage and low voltage side. These are real conversations, and the reason why I can do this, have this conversation, because I'm honest. That's why I don't really talk to people who ain't in the game, because speculation is paralysis analysis in my mindset. So I don't really have time for that. If you haven't made up your mind, Miss Ward can't help you, because the key is the same principles you apply in appliance repair. Any other business you get in, you got to have the drive, you got to get the knowledge, and you got to become an industry expert. Yeah, I said that, industry expert. There are people who call me for stuff you would not believe. But the reality is they understand, they've watched me long enough to see that I don't half-ass at anything. And if I can't do it right, I just shut it down till I get it right. Because I have no problem with saying, okay, we got to go back to the drawing board. That's half of y'all damn problem. Y'all don't know when to stop and start over. There's nothing wrong with that. That's called leveling up. You got to do that. You got to find your niche, because the riches is in the niches, baby. I'm telling you, let me tell you something. You would not believe how much game I get dealing with military personnel, because I have inside information on the barracks. I have inside information on the bases. I have inside connections, which is been a key way that I was able to get the government contracts, because I have inside information, but it came from me servicing them outside of the base. And that's what people don't understand. If your brain doesn't work and you don't know how to add 2 and 2, or don't know how to expand, and you always limit yourself, how are you going to be successful? You have to constantly push yourself to the next level in everything you do. And you have to have patience with yourself, and you got to try incremental steps. You know, a lot of times is we think with sheer willpower we can get stuff done. You don't get anything done unless you have habits and systems that take you to the next level mentally, spiritually, financially, and otherwise. You're always going to have chinks in your armor, but it's up to you to take these 365 days that we are all given and rebuild yourself, rebuild your life, rebuild your views by only taking the things that's going to enhance you as a person, you know, as a human being, and as a boss. This is a fact. This is a fact. So, you know, that's enough free game, and you ain't get it out of that, boy. I don't know what to tell you, because I'm telling you, let me tell y'all one thing about these videos. I am not a social person. Now, I know I come across when people meet me, I'm comfortable, but you know, you're going to get about 5 to 15 minutes of that. Then I got something else to go do. And it's nothing personal. It's just because I love people, but I can get lost in that and forget what I'm doing, because I'm human like everybody else. So at the end of the day, you are responsible for you. You need to stop beating yourself out. Yeah, you should be further than you are. You should have saved more money. Your credit should be better. This should be better. I should have married that one instead of this one. Hey, it happens. The reality, though, is you can only control you. So just continuously work on being a better you every day. And I think you're going to be really impressed. Give yourself some grace, but start making them steps today. Be blessed, y'all. This WORKIZ signing off.